my channel, Capri Spilling the Tea Lifestyle Tips. This is your girl, Capri Ellis Love, and on this channel, we talk about everything lifestyle, budgeting, and just simply getting our life together. So today, I want to take it back to January the 4th, 2018. All links will be below, or I have like a little card slot right here. I did a video on budgeting ahead, but today I want to do this video still on budgeting ahead, but I've learned more since 2018, so I want to recap it as budgeting ahead in 2022. What I've learned, what I have been doing with budgeting ahead, and I actually took a look at that video and I kind of went off the sleigh on talking about budgeting ahead. I was talking about other things, and y'all know how your girl get mixed up. When I'm supposed to be talking about one thing, I'm talking about another, and y'all like, wait a minute. This video is simply about budgeting ahead. So I want to talk more about that today. So let me clean my glasses. All right, we clean. And we gonna talk about that right now. So budgeting ahead for 2022. So the first thing you may ask is, Capri, how do you budget ahead? I have took some handy dandy notes. I'm doing better with taking notes. I just need to do better by actually going by the notes. Because once again, you know, I like to bear off, but we're not doing that because we're keeping this video under 15 minutes. That's what we're doing. So how do you budget ahead? So the best way to start is tax time. That's when I started. I started budgeting ahead tax time. When I knew that I wanted to get my life together and I knew that I wanted to start budgeting and I needed to get my life together, I knew I needed money. And I knew I needed more money than what I was bringing in at the time when I was working. I was like, you know what I need to do is wait on tax time and then I'm gonna get my life together, because sometimes we tend to know that we need to get our life together, but then we start stressing about the money. Like, I only have enough money to pay this month bill, or I only have this amount of money to take care of myself this month. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow or next month. And it does say in the Bible, somewhere up in there, don't worry about tomorrow, let tomorrow worry about itself, worry about today. And that is so true. So when this is the beginning of the year, this is January 2022, this is the best time to start getting yourself together, getting your life together. Because mind you, when I did my first budget ahead, it was January 4th, 2022. Today is the 10th. So we're a couple of days late, but it's okay. It's okay. We're still doing this today. And tax time is right around the corner. So if you know that you're getting taxes back, that's when you start. When that money hits your account, that's when you start budgeting ahead. So what I mean by budgeting ahead is, if you could pay some of your bills ahead, you will actually be saving more in the long run. So let me give you guys an example. So with me, what I would do is, let's say it's January. Of course, we already know the bills are paid in my home, in my household, the 1st through the 5th. Or the money will be in the account. So let me just back it up a little bit. I'm going to let you guys know this, because this is spilling the tea and I'm being so real. I never, ever, ever, ever pay bills before they are due. And what I mean by that is, our car insurance is due on the 28th of every month. The money is in our bill account, but I don't pay it until the 28th of every month. The reason why I do not pay bills ahead of time like that is because my sister paid her car insurance one time. I think she paid it up to like 3 months ahead. Like, she paid for 3 months. And the car insurance people, whoever she went through, they were very janky and they ran off with her money. And she ended up having to go to court, waited like a year.
Could you say that again? My apologies. I couldn't hear.
I'm sorry, y'all. That's my watch. But she ended up going to court and she had to wait like a year to get her money back. So I do not pay anything ahead. I just put the money in the account. So the 1st through the 5th, if our bills come up to 2,000, 1,500, however much it comes up to, I just put that money in the bill account. And that's why if y'all been with me for a while and y'all have been watching my videos, then y'all know I always tell you guys, have 2 to 3 accounts. And I also have an account that have like envelopes in it. I'm going to point y'all here to my Wisely video because my Wisely card has up to 6 envelopes. And I'm able to name each envelope and where the money goes. Okay? So, when I say when I say I pay my bills the 1st through the 5th, that means that the money is in the account the 1st through the 5th. So, if our bills come up to 2,500, 2,000, whatever it is, all that money is in the account between the 1st and the 5th. When mortgage come around, I pay the mortgage. When water come around, I pay the water. Whatever comes around, that money's already in there. So that way I don't have to worry about where the money's coming from because the money's already in the bill account. Now, what I mean by budget ahead is if you know every month your bills come up to between $1,500 or $2,000, go ahead and put $4,000 in the account because you know January and February my bills are going to be about $2,000 in January, $2,000 in February. Put that money in your bill account because you're not touching your bill account until it's time to pay bills, right? That's what I mean by budgeting ahead. So when you do get paid, you're already months ahead. Like you already got your February bill in there, money in there. You got your March money in there. So when you get paid off your job, you could take that money and put it in your personal account. You could put it in your debt account, whatever else you're trying to pay off. You could put your excess money that you're working for towards that. Or if you don't have debt, then you could continue putting money to the side in your bill account to once again budget ahead. So now, if you do not get taxes, like let's say you're in a tax bracket where you really don't get taxes back because either you owe taxes or you make too much or whatever the situation is, then whatever you are making on your job, you need to go ahead and put it for the next month. So if you know it's the 1st through the 5th and you already have your bill money in your account for January, go ahead and start working on February. I never said that this was going to be easy because I know some of you are thinking like,
okay, so if I start working on my bills for February, then what am I going to have for me?
You may not have nothing. You may not have much. And trust me, I can't say I relate to, not getting taxes back because I've always gotten taxes back. Last year I did have to pay, well, no, I didn't have to pay taxes, but they ended up taking my taxes for this one job that I worked that was very janky, but that's another story. But other than that, I always got taxes back. So when tax time came around, that was always a perfect time for me to budget ahead. But once again, some people don't get taxes back. So you may have to take on a second job to get you where you need to be. It doesn't mean that you have to stay on that job. All it means is,
look, I'm going to get this job and I'm going to budget ahead with this job. This job right here is just going to be for me to get ahead. Once I get ahead, that's it. I'm done. I'm going to stick, on my regular job.
Last year, if I'm not mistaken, I worked 2 jobs. I worked 2 nursing jobs just for I can get ahead. And I'm going to put this as a side note because I haven't really spoke about this, but I am going to speak about this here. A lot of people feel as if since you're married, and I'm not just going to say me, but since people are married, they should not have to work a second job. My mom is like that. My mom's like, you're married, you got a second job. People really need to understand your debt is your debt. Your husband or wife debt is her debt or his debt. Now, if they decide to help you with the debt, then that's fine. But 5 out of 10, if you created that debt, then you need to take on a second job or get yourself together to pay that debt off. So I say that to say this. Last year I worked 2 jobs because there was things that I wanted and needed to do. Not saying necessarily my husband wouldn't have helped me or give me the money for it, but that takes money. Financial, it's an emotional thing, and it takes a lot on a marriage, a relationship, and you really don't want to do that. So that's why I say get yourself together this year and really, really budget ahead. If you can budget ahead, you will feel like a weight has been lifted off of your shoulders. I freaking promise you, like, this is not my first time budgeting ahead, and this definitely won't be my last time budgeting ahead, because I love to look at my bill account and see that we have money in the account to pay our bills all the way till April. And that way I can work on June, July, and August. That's halfway through. That's a majority through the year, like 75% through the year. It's such an awesome feeling. And that's why I'm on here telling you guys, 2022, budget ahead. If you get taxes, please don't take that tax money and be like,
this my tax money, and I deserve that Birkin bag. I deserve that Chanel purse. I deserve to shop at H&M. I deserve to shop on Shein.
We get it. We do. You want to splurge. You want to give yourself the best. And I get it. I understand. I feel the same way at times. But when I'm stuck in a rut, that's when I'm saying to myself,
I knew I should have budgeted ahead. I knew I should have put that money in my bill account. Now I'm walking around with this Birkin bag and I don't have the Birkin bag money. I feel real dumb.
so at that point, it's just like, what is all of it for? What is all of it for? Plan ahead, budget ahead, and spend your money on more than just a liability. Spend it on a vacation, take your kids somewhere, you know? So that's all I wanted to say today. I didn't want to speak too much or speak too long on this subject. I just wanted to let you guys know that the last plan ahead that I did was in 2018. Just like I said, everything is going to be in the card slide or down below. That was when we were actually preparing to purchase a home. And as you can see, we got our home. But that was back then. And as you can see, the budgeting ahead really did help us. Everything that I preached then, I'm preaching now, because I want you guys to be where I'm at or better. And just keep going with budgeting. Money is going to always be here. And that's one thing that people do not realize. Money is always going to be here. You're going to always need money. So get your finances together right now. So with that being said, I love you guys. If you're anything spiritual, please shop PMG. That is where I actually sell all my spiritual things. I'll talk more about PMG in this video because I do have a PMG channel just telling you like what's in the shop. But I also tell you guys how being spiritual helped me as well with my money, because money is also a spiritual thing. It's also energy. So yeah, but shop PMG if you're anything spiritual. Now, if you are into cleaning or want to be a cleaner, I do also have another channel that's called Big Deal Cleaning Services. Just like I said, links will be below if you want to watch that. And I think that's everything that I want to say today. Have a really, really, really good day. Today is the 10th of January. How are you guys' New Year's going? Comment down below. Tell me where you at with budgeting. Just talk to your girl. I have 280 subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. And continue to keep rocking with me, because I'm going to continue to keep rocking with you. Till next time, keep spilling the tea. Bye.